Remember the Kylie Lip Challenge? Numerous teenagers, children, and adults stuffed their lips into tight bottles and glasses to allow their lips to swell and become plump, like Miss Kylie Jenner. Now, this may seem like a harmless trend. However, many people chose to make this a permanent change by injecting chemicals into their perfectly healthy lips to look like a seemingly perfect influencer. I have been told, and I'm sure many of you have also been told, by many parent figures that you are perfect the way you are. That you don't need all that makeup when you go out, that you don't need big, gorgeous eyelashes because you are naturally gorgeous. I never believed that because I knew that I could be prettier and better than what I saw in the mirror. However, after observing my generation go through copious amounts of surgeries, I became perplexed at the reasoning for these harmful actions, why people were inducing pain and suffering unto themselves. Now imagine a world where every image we see is carefully curated to present an idealized version of reality. A world where we're bombarded with images of perfection that we never chose, shaping our expectations and creating distorted perceptions. Welcome to the digital age, where social media platforms serve as a modern-day canvas for unrealistic ideals and a false sense of perfection. I started with examining different kinds of media. From billboards to magazines, visual media has long been influential in shaping societal norms. However, with the rise of social media, this influence has reached unimaginable levels. We're constantly exposed to carefully crafted images of flawless bodies and luxurious lifestyles and unattainable standards, leading us to believe that perfection is not only desirable, but also achievable. There's a part in Baz Luhrmann's spoken word song which says, "Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly." By exposing yourself to obvious extreme beauty standards in any media, you are damaging your self-esteem, whether you can consciously see it or not. The mindset that this level of perfection can be achieved through not only altercations to one's body, but also unconsciously to one's mind, is the problem. Social media platforms serve as echo chambers, amplifying these unrealistic ideals. With just a few taps, we can scroll through an endless stream of images that reinforce the ideology that everyone else is living their best life, leaving us feeling inadequate in comparison. This constant exposure can have destructive effects on our mental health, leading to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, depression, and evidently extreme altercations involving surgeries. All types of media tend to promote a false sense of realism that contributes to the damaging of one's self-image. Behind every perfectly posed photo lies a carefully constructed facade. Social media influencers and celebrities often spend hours editing and retouching their photos to fit the mold of perfection. Now, going back to the Kylie Lip Challenge in 2017, United States clinics reported a 70% increase of lip filler interest. People were inflating their lips to look like a person they saw through their screens. These images evidently fail to reflect the complexities of real life, creating an unrealistic standard that very few can attain. As a result, we find ourselves striving for an unreachable ideal, constantly chasing after a version of ourselves that, simply put, does not exist. In this material world, saturated with images of perfection, it's critical to be mindful of the content we consume. By actively choosing to engage with content that promotes authenticity and diversity, we can challenge the narrow standards displayed by social media. Additionally, by creating our own online presence and unfollowing accounts that contribute to feelings of inadequacy, we can reclaim control over our self-image and mental well-being. We must be conscious of what we are feeding to our mind, as we as a society divulge into trends and appearances so much that we lose track of our real selves. Moreover, the illusion of perfection displayed by media is a powerful force that shapes our perceptions and, more importantly, influences our behavior. By becoming conscious consumers of the images we are exposed to, we can protest these unrealistic ideals and promote a culture and lifestyle of authenticity and acceptance. I would like to end with a quote. Perfection is an illusion, and those who seek perfection will find themselves unfulfilled their whole life. Remember, the images we see may not always reflect reality, but the impact that they have on ourselves is very real. Thank you.